Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.
AFTV, hey, we're doing an interview here, you know what I mean?
Sorry, judges, blame judges.
Judges again.
Judges again.
Right, but listen,
Do you know what I mean?
2-0 to the Arsenal today. To be fair to him, he called it in the studio. He said 2-0.
Like that.
He said it would probably be quite a tight game. It was. But tight in the, you know what I mean, it was very difficult to break them down. We coped with them very well defensively, but we got the job done.
Do you know what I want for Christmas, Robbie? Do you know?
What?
My centre-backs to stay fit.
That's
Mate,
true.
honestly.
The mascara came off.
Mascara going down, I was like, oh, really? But what I loved about that, the system would just bring Timber on, shift him in the middle, and another clean sheet. And you've got to represent that. Wednesday night, Premier League football at the Emirates, a clean sheet against Brentford. Listen, that is not a bad result when you consider currently, as we speak right now, Chelsea are 3-1 down against Leeds, have gone away to Leeds. You know, Liverpool are 1-0 down. And like we always said, that result against Chelsea at the weekend would have won all. I've just been updated, 1-all. That result against Chelsea, where essentially we kind of dropped points and we were poor against them, we've come here tonight and we've got 3 points, and it's about separating daylight on the pack. Now, for me today, Ben White was absolutely phenomenal. The 90 minutes he gave us, he's been out for a while. Julian Timber has held that position down at right back and has been probably the best right back in the league, potentially Europe. And he comes in tonight, and what I love seeing was that bit of skill from Madueke, that little back heel where he links up Ben White, puts him in, bang, the ball is in the back of the net, because who pops up? Our number 9, Mikel Merino. And I'll tell you one thing, let's talk about Mikel Merino. I reckon he gets in to 75, maybe 85% of Premier League teams as a number 9. I think he, bar a few number 9s, probably one of the best in the Premier League. This guy, speaking of Mascara getting injured, he's that versatile, you could probably stick him at centre-back. Like, this guy gives it all every game, pops up with a goal to open scoring again. What a valuable player. Like I said at the beginning of the season, I said I think at the end of this season, Arsenal fans are going to see how important Mikel Merino is. And we're really seeing that, because game by game against Chelsea last week, this week, and then Saka comes on. It's like I love this squad, because Mikel Arteta brings the cavalry on. He brings Eze on, and then he brings Saka on. And what happens? There's a combination, and there are a few chances we have. I missed
a few chances before it.
We did. Marino missed one
on the stretch.
Listen, those things, and Saka misses one. They were awkward. They were awkward. But listen, it wasn't like we were chasing the game or anything like that. You can kind of sometimes afford to make those mistakes.
Yeah. And it's going to be a tough game on the weekend, yeah. I mean, because Villa also had a good win today, went away, beat Brighton by 4-3. That is going to be a real test, going to Villa Park, early kickoff on a Saturday.
Okay, again, they went 2-0 down.
Yep.
What I love about our team is and how we're playing, like the Man City team. You know, they're 5-1 up. And then there's some mad collapse, and they could have drawn that game at the last minute, last kick of the game, like, you know, that clearance. We're not shipping goals like that. We're not conceding. You know, being 5-1 up, to then draw. You know, go back 5-4 and nearly draw. That is a bit of a capitulation. I'm not seeing that with this Arsenal team. I'm seeing, okay, tonight wasn't the best performance. I'm not going to stand here and say, oh, it was champagne football and we were, you know, playing like prime Barcelona, because we weren't. But we got the job done. We were solid in areas where we needed to be. Martin Zubimendi, I thought, was fantastic in the way he controlled the game, moved the ball around, dictated play, and slowed it down. It wasn't end-to-end stuff. We didn't let them play a game. You know, they to be fair to them, they rested some players as well. It was a very controlled performance. It wasn't over-exciting. There wasn't loads of, you know, okay, we come away with, I hope Declan Rice is at the end. I hope he's all right. He looks like he had a knock, comes off, which could be a worry, because he probably is potentially one player. that might not be replaceable. But then you've got, listen, you have got Christian Norgard. This guy is tested in the Premier League. We just haven't tested him thoroughly. That's all it is.
Okay, finally, give me your man in the match today.
I'm gonna.
Tough one, isn't it?
Listen,
that's our promise question.
I'll tell you, it's between Marino.
No, I want one. I don't want
No,
between.
I get that, Rob. You always ask me these questions, and I'm trying to sort of weigh it up.
I don't need to. I know it's between.
Who is
it?
The other one it's between?
I've got many. Who's yours?
Ben White's the other one. But do you know what? I'm going to give it to. I'll give it to Ben White for how he played and just everything he put into the game, and to come back from being on the sidelines and to give a performance like that. Fair play to the guy. You know, that little assist for the goal, puts it where you want, and he played his heart out all game, and that's what I want. When you're wearing the shirt, I want you to play for the badge on the front, and then, you know, everyone will remember the name on the back.